play.
Does she have one more in her? Sabalenka regathers herself, pauses on the service motion. Now here she goes. High ball toss, serve down. Pegula blocks it back. It's short. Sabalenka, big forehand up the line into the deuce court corner. Lob up Pegula, letting it drop. Sabalenka overhead is into the net. Impossible. Oh my gracious. Oh, it's such a terrible overhead. It's a terrible overhead at a terrible time. Lunging at it, chopping at it, and putting it into the mesh. It's deuce. Pegula with a lifeline. She hit that backhand winner at 78 miles per hour. Another match point. If she could hit a serve right here in a perfect spot at 110 miles an hour, she'll be in the victory circle and be heading back to the final. Sabalenka serves to the backhand of Pegula. Short ball on the return. Off forehand, Sabalenka. Pegula. Oh, what a shot from Pegula to keep it alive. Drops a bomb with the backhand at the ankles of Sabalenka. She couldn't pick it up. It's deuce again. And here comes match point number 3. Toss up, serve down, up the tee, blocked back by Pegula. Forehand winner from Sabalenka. The third time is the charm, and she's going back to the U.S. Open final. She roars out in exhaustion, and perhaps, and very much perhaps, in pure relief. She lived on a knife's edge in her last 3 service games of that match, but she survives and advances and dances her way into another U.S. Open final, her 3rd major final of the year, another hard court final for Sabalenka, and another Jessica Pegula loss, where she'll be left to think about the fine margins of where it was lost. Either way, the final that we're going to get Saturday is going to be the is it going to be the hardest hitting Grand Slam final in women's history? But Sabalenka is able to cross the finish line with great class. She is into the final of a Grand Slam for the 7th time in the last 11 slams that she has been present for. It's her 55th match win of the season, and now she prepares for Saturday, as I said, either way against a hard hitter that can give her problems. She's the first woman to advance to 3 straight U.S. Open finals since Serena Williams did it. And we know she is an emotional player. We know that she carries those emotions on her sleeves. They came out at times tonight.
How is your nerve, Anisimova? Can you get this first serve in? Yes, you can. Backhand return. Forehand from her. It's going to win the point. Wow. Amanda Anisimova, take a bow. You have beaten Naomi Osaka in 3 sets. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Wow, and consider the number of unforced errors that she hit in that first set. It's a wild turnaround and another show of immense mental strength as she whacks the ground with both hands and kisses the floor. You are going to be in a Grand Slam final once again, Amanda Anisimova, and you're going to be in your first ever US Open final, and it's going to be another American in that US Open final. We had one in 2023 with Coco Gauff. She won the title. We had one last year with Jessica Pegula. She didn't win the title. Can Amanda Anisimova win her first ever Grand Slam? Naomi Osaka, it's been steps forwards for her. You know, getting to the final in Canada, she won't be feeling that right now. She will be feeling that there was a chance to win the title. And it kind of started to slip away from her from that second set tiebreak. I think it was 1-0 up in that tiebreak, but then she went 5-1 down. And that was that for her. But dust yourself off and have a good Asian swing, and I think you can have a successful end of the year. As for Amanda Anisimova, wow. Yeah, another show of mental strength to come back from that first set You know, she went down 6-1 in that first set tiebreak. She came back to win it. She then failed to serve out the second set, but recovered from that mental jolt to ultimately win it on a tiebreak. And then just too good in that third set. The second serve returns were phenomenal and dispiriting for Naomi.
I mean, Naomi is playing amazing tennis. I mean, she's back where she belongs, and I told her, like, I'm so proud of her after having the baby and playing at this level. It's insane. And yeah, she was really giving me a run for the final. I mean, I wasn't sure I would make it past the finish line, and I tried to dig deep, and yeah, it was a huge fight out there today.
How did you hold your nerve in that final game to close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of nerves in the beginning, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And yeah, I mean, this tournament means so much to me, and I think that was really getting to me. And then in the end, I'm just trying to fight your way through. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to enjoy the moment, and we were both playing some amazing tennis. And sometimes I was like, how are we making these shots? But we were, and we just kept going. So.
You'll play your first U.S. Open final on Saturday. As an American, can you describe what that means to you?
Oh my God, it means the world. I mean, I am trying to process that right now. It's just absolutely a dream come true. I mean, this has been a dream of mine, like, forever, is to be in the U.S. Open final, and obviously the hope is to be the champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the final now, and I'm going to try to get ready, but I'm just excited, and yeah, it's really special.
How helpful was it having all these fans stay to watch you play? I mean, it's well after 1 a.m. at this point.
Okay, I didn't know what to do. Okay, it's really late. Thank you guys so much. I mean, the atmosphere was incredible, and you guys kept supporting me and lifting me up, and especially when I was down, I think that's what carried me through today. So yeah, a big thank you guys, and I hope you get some sleep tonight.
You as well. Congratulations. Best of luck on Saturday.
There you go. All right. Shall we have a quick look forward to that showdown with Aryna Sabalenka? The head-to-head is a favorable one for the person who I think will be the underdog, Amanda Anisimova. Sabalenka, of course, is going for her 4th Grand Slam title. All 3 previous ones have come on a hard court. And Amanda Anisimova is going for her first her first Grand Slam title. And we know how her previous attempt at a first Grand Slam title ended at Wimbledon with a 6-love loss to Iga Swiatek. I wasn't sure after that loss whether we'd ever even see her in a Grand Slam final again. Never mind be back in 1-2 months later. So it's to her immense credit that she is in another Grand Slam final. And I am super confident in both her ability to not get double bageled, but actually to turn up on this occasion. I really think she will. I think it'll be a close affair. Let's have a quick look at those 9 matches that they have played, because 5 of them have occurred at Grand Slams, by the way. The most recent, of course, was at Wimbledon. Who can forget that? I mean, that was an epic encounter that ultimately went Anisimova's way. I remember Anisimova trying to serve it out. I think she was trying to serve it out and got broken, I think. But then Sabalenka couldn't hold on to her serve. Anisimova broke again and got over the line in what was an epic, mentally and physically draining encounter. But well done to Anisimova for winning that one on the grassy courts of Wimbledon. The previous clash to that just came a few weeks before at the French Open. This time it was a straight sets win for Sabalenka. But if we look at their hard court encounters, 2024 in Toronto went the way of Anisimova. Hard court Australia, straight sets way of Sabalenka. They had a Rome encounter as well on the clay. That went the way of Sabalenka in 2022. Madrid went the way of... I mean, it's kind of nip and tuck, despite it being 6-3. If we looked at, let's say, 2024 onwards, they've played each other 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And there's been 2 wins each. So maybe that is a bit more representative Just quickly today, by the way, second serve points won. Amanda Anisimova won 67% on the Naomi Osaka serve. That's across the whole match, and I think it was probably even more in that deciding set. I don't think she'll have as much joy on the second serve of Aryna Sabalenka, which I think is just a little bit more potent than Naomi Osaka's, but I do expect Aryna to be a little bit more aggressive on that second serve. She only hit 4 double faults today, Aryna, which was pretty impressive over a 3-set match. That was an epic win as well that she had. So I think physically going into the match, Aryna will definitely be fine because she had that walkover over Vondrousova. Anisimova, I think, will also be okay. She's had quite a few straight sets wins en route. In fact, we're going to have a quick look at the Anisimova path to the final now. I remember there was a 3-setter over Christian, I think. The other matches until today had all been straight sets. Yeah, exactly. And then obviously today, but 48 hours. Although it was sort of a 3-hour encounter with Naomi today, and it was quite physical. I think collectively, look at that. I mean, she had a very quick and easy win over Hadad Meyer in the round of 16. She didn't go 3 sets with Iga either. So, yeah, I think she should be okay physically. But Aryna probably has just got that little bit more in the tank. And it's really as well about Grand Slam final experiences. Aryna, of course, has been in, I think, I'm going to say 6 Grand Slam finals, is it? She lost to Goff in the US Open. She lost to Goff in the French Open. And she lost in Madison Keys in Australia, didn't she? Whereas she won the other 3. So I think she's got a 3 from 6. So 6 Grand Slam finals. This will be her 7th. And it's a hard court as well. I think that might just, compared to, say, the grass courts at Wimbledon, I think that might just be another thing for Aryna. She's a slight favourite, but I can see it going 3 sets as well. We'll see. Anyway, take care. And we'll see you Saturday for the final.
After last night's semi-finals, it will be Amanda Anisimova versus Aryna Sabalenka in the women's final for the US Open trophy in a rematch of the semi-final of Wimbledon less than 2 months ago. This is a very different matchup for me now, with Anisimova having that scarring experience in the Wimbledon final where she lost love to Swiatek. Both of them are 2 of the biggest ball strikers on the tour, so it's going to be a heavy-hitting contest, lots of winners. But for me, it will go 3, just because Anisimova, this is her home slam. It's very different to Wimbledon, obviously different conditions, different surface, different crowd, different headspace for her, clearly. And she's been playing expertly well. I think Anisimova will win the first set, and I think Sabalenka will come back to retain her trophy yet again in New York. Her 4th Grand Slam title. Obviously, Sabalenka hasn't had the best of luck in this sort of area of a major this year, losing in the final in the Australian Open, the final in Roland Garros, and the semi-finals of Wimbledon. But, I think she'll get over the line this time if she can keep out of her own head and get the job done. But it will be close. I think it'll be 3, but it'll be Sabalenka in 3.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Play.
Does she have one more in her? Sabalenka regathers herself, pauses on the service motion. Now here she goes. High ball toss, serve down. Pegula blocks it back. It's short. Sabalenka, big forehand up the line into the deuce court corner. Lob up Pegula, letting it drop. Sabalenka overhead is into the net. Impossible. Oh my gracious. Oh, it's such a terrible overhead. It's a terrible overhead at a terrible time. Lunging at it, chopping at it, and putting it into the mesh. It's deuce. Pegula with a lifeline. She hit that backhand winner at 78 miles per hour. Another match point. If she could hit a serve right here in a perfect spot at 110 miles an hour, she'll be in the victory circle and be heading back to the final. Sabalenka serves to the backhand of Pegula. Short ball on the return. Off forehand, Sabalenka. Pegula. Oh, what a shot from Pegula to keep it alive. Drops a bomb with the backhand at the ankles of Sabalenka. She couldn't pick it up. It's deuce again. And here comes match point number 3. Toss up, serve down, up the tee, blocked back by Pegula. Forehand winner from Sabalenka. The third time is the charm, and she's going back to the U.S. Open final. She roars out in exhaustion and perhaps, and very much perhaps, in pure relief. She lived on a knife's edge in her last 3 service games of that match. But she survives and advances and dances her way into another U.S. Open final, her 3rd major final of the year. Another hard court final for Sabalenka, and another Jessica Pegula loss, where she'll be left to think about the fine margins of where it was lost. Either way, the final that we're going to get Saturday is going to be the is it going to be the hardest hitting Grand Slam final in women's history? But Sabalenka is able to cross the finish line with great class. She is into the final of a Grand Slam for the 7th time in the last 11 slams that she has been present for. It's her 55th match win of the season. And now she prepares for Saturday, as I said, either way against a hard hitter that can give her problems. She's the first woman to advance to 3 straight U.S. Open finals since Serena Williams did it. And we know she is an emotional player. We know that she carries those emotions on her sleeves. They came out at times tonight.
How is your nerve, Anisimova? Can you get this first serve in? Yes, you can. Backhand return. Forehand from her. It's going to win the point. Wow. Amanda Anisimova, take a bow. You have beaten Naomi Osaka in 3 sets. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Wow. And considering the number of unforced errors that she hit in that first set, it's a wild turnaround. And another show of immense mental strength as she whacks the ground with both hands and kisses the floor. You are going to be in a Grand Slam final once again, Amanda Anisimova, and you're going to be in your first ever US Open final. And it's going to be another American in that US Open final. We had one in 2023 with Coco Gauff. She won the title. We had one last year with Jessica Pegula. She didn't win the title. Can Amanda Anisimova win her first ever Grand Slam? Naomi Osaka, it's been steps forwards for her. You know, getting to the final in Canada, she won't be feeling that right now. She will be feeling that there was a chance to win the title. And it kind of started to slip away from her from that second set tiebreak. I think it was 1-0 up in that tiebreak, but then she went 5-1 down. And that was that for her. But dust yourself off and have a good Asian swing. And I think you can have a successful end of the year. As for Amanda Anisimova, wow. Yeah, another show of mental strength to come back from that first set. You know, she went down 6-1 in that first set tiebreak. She came back to win it. She then failed to serve out the second set, but recovered from that mental jolt to ultimately win it on a tiebreak. And then just too good in that third set. The second serve returns were phenomenal and dispiriting for Naomi.
I mean, Naomi is playing amazing tennis. I mean, she's back where she belongs, and I told her, like, I'm so proud of her after having the baby and playing at this level. It's insane. And yeah, she was really giving me a run for the final. I mean, I wasn't sure I would make it past the finish line, and I tried to dig deep, and yeah, it was a huge fight out there today.
How did you hold your nerve in that final game to close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of nerves in the beginning, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And yeah, I mean, this tournament means so much to me, and I think that was really getting to me. And then in the end, I'm just trying to fight your way through. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to enjoy the moment, and we were both playing some amazing tennis. And sometimes I was like, how are we making these shots? But we were, and we just kept going. So.
You'll play your first US Open final on Saturday. As an American, can you describe what that means to you?
Oh my God, it means the world. I mean, I am trying to process that right now. It's just absolutely a dream come true. I mean, this has been a dream of mine, like, forever, is to be in the US Open final. And obviously the hope is to be the champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the final now, and I'm going to try to get ready, but I'm just excited. And yes, it's really special.
How helpful was it having all these fans stay to watch you play? I mean, it's well after 1 a.m. at this point.
Okay, I didn't know what to Okay, it's really late. Thank you guys so much. I mean, the atmosphere was incredible, and you guys kept supporting me and lifting me up, and especially when I was down, I think that's what carried me through today. So yeah, a big thank you guys, and I hope you get some sleep tonight.
You as well. Congratulations. Best of luck on Saturday.
There you go. All right. Shall we have a quick look forward to that showdown with Aryna Sabalenka? The head-to-head is a favorable one for the person who I think will be the underdog, Amanda Anisimova. Sabalenka, of course, is going for her 4th Grand Slam title. All 3 previous ones have come on a hard court. And Amanda Anisimova is going for her first her first Grand Slam title. And we know how her previous attempt at a first Grand Slam title ended at Wimbledon with a 6-love loss to Iga Swiatek. I wasn't sure after that loss whether we'd ever even see her in a Grand Slam final again. Never mind be back in 1-2 months later. So it's to her immense credit that she is in another Grand Slam final. And I am super confident in both her ability to not get double bageled, but actually to turn up on this occasion. I really think she will. I think it'll be a close affair. Let's have a quick look at those 9 matches that they have played, because 5 of them have occurred at Grand Slams, by the way. The most recent, of course, was at Wimbledon. Who can forget that? I mean, that was an epic encounter that ultimately went Anisimova's way. I remember Anisimova trying to serve it out. I think she was trying to serve it out and got broken, I think. But then Sabalenka couldn't hold on to her serve. Anisimova broke again and got over the line in what was an epic, mentally and physically draining encounter. But well done to Anisimova for winning that one on the grassy courts of Wimbledon. The previous clash that just came a few weeks before at the French Open. This time it was a straight sets win for Sabalenka. But if we look at their hard court encounters, 2024 in Toronto went the way of Anisimova. Hard court Australia, straight sets way of Sabalenka. They had a Rome encounter as well on the clay. That went the way of Sabalenka in 2022. Madrid went the way of... I mean, it's kind of nip and tuck, despite it being 6-3. If we looked at, let's say, 2024 onwards, they've played each other 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And there's been 2 wins each. So maybe that is a bit more representative. Just quickly today, by the way, second serve points won. Amanda Anisimova won 67% on the Naomi Osaka serve. That's across the whole match, and I think it was probably even more in that deciding set. I don't think she'll have as much joy on the second serve of Aryna Sabalenka, which I think is just a little bit more potent than Naomi Osaka's. But I do expect Aryna to be a little bit more aggressive on that second serve. She only hit 4 double faults today, Aryna, which was pretty impressive over a 3-set match. That was an epic win as well that she had. So I think physically going into the match, Aryna will definitely be fine because she had that walkover over Vondrousova. Anisimova, I think, will also be okay. She's had quite a few straight sets wins en route. In fact, we can have a quick look at the Anisimova path to the final now. I remember there was a 3-setter over Christian, I think. The other matches until today had all been straight sets. Yeah, exactly. And then obviously today, but 48 hours. Although it was sort of a 3-hour encounter with Naomi today, and it was quite physical. I think collectively, look at that. I mean, she had a very quick and easy win over Hadad Maher in the round of 16. She didn't go 3 sets with Iga either. So, yeah, I think she should be okay physically. But Aryna probably has just got that little bit more in the tank. And it's really as well about Grand Slam final experiences. Aryna, of course, has been in, I think, I'm going to say 6 Grand Slam finals, is it? She lost to Goff in the US Open. She lost to Goff in the French Open. And she lost in Madison Keys in Australia, didn't she? Whereas she won the other 3. So I think she's got a 3 from 6. So 6 Grand Slam finals. This will be her 7th. And it's a hard court as well. I think that might just, compared to, say, the grass courts at Wimbledon, I think that might just be another thing for Aryna. She's a slight favourite, but I can see it going 3 sets as well. We'll see. Anyway, take care. And we'll see you Saturday for the final.
After last night's semi-finals, it will be Amanda Anisimova versus Aryna Sabalenka in the women's final for the US Open trophy in a rematch of the semi-final of Wimbledon less than 2 months ago. This is a very different matchup for me now, with Anisimova having that scarring experience in the Wimbledon final where she lost love to Swiatek. Both of them are 2 of the biggest ball strikers on the tour, so it's going to be a heavy-hitting contest, lots of winners. But for me, it will go 3, just because Anisimova, this is her home slam. It's very different to Wimbledon, obviously different conditions, different surface, different crowd, different headspace for her, clearly. And she's been playing expertly well. I think Anisimova will win the first set, and I think Sabalenka will come back to retain her trophy yet again in New York. Her fourth Grand Slam title. Obviously, Sabalenka hasn't had the best of luck in this sort of area of a major this year, losing in the final in the Australian Open, the final in Roland Garros, and the semi-finals of Wimbledon. But, you know, I think she'll get over the line this time if she can keep out of her own head and get the job done. But it will be close. I think it'll be 3, but it'll be Sabalenka in 3.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
Does she have one more in her? Sabalenka regathers herself, pauses on the service motion. Now here she goes. High ball toss, serve down. Pegula blocks it back. It's short. Sabalenka, big forehand up the line into the deuce court corner. Lob up Pegula, letting it drop. Sabalenka overhead is into the net. Impossible. Oh my gracious. Oh, it's such a terrible overhead. It's a terrible overhead at a terrible time. Lunging at it, chopping at it, and putting it into the mesh. It's deuce. Pegula with a lifeline. She hit that backhand winner at 78 miles per hour. Another match point. If she could hit a serve right here in a perfect spot at 110 miles an hour, she'll be in the victory circle and be heading back to the final. Sabalenka serves to the backhand of Pegula. Short ball on the return. Off forehand, Sabalenka. Pegula. Oh, what a shot from Pegula to keep it alive. Drops a bomb with the backhand at the ankles of Sabalenka. She couldn't pick it up. It's deuce again. And here comes match point number 3. Toss up, serve down, up the tee, blocked back by Pegula. Forehand winner from Sabalenka. The third time is the charm, and she's going back to the U.S. Open final. She roars out in exhaustion and perhaps, and very much perhaps, in pure relief. She lived on a knife's edge in her last 3 service games of that match. But she survives and advances and dances her way into another U.S. Open final, her 3rd major final of the year. Another hard court final for Sabalenka, and another Jessica Pegula loss, where she'll be left to think about the fine margins of where it was lost. Either way, the final that we're going to get Saturday is going to be the is it going to be the hardest hitting Grand Slam final in women's history? But Sabalenka is able to cross the finish line with great class. She is into the final of a Grand Slam for the 7th time in the last 11 slams that she has been present for. It's her 55th match win of the season. And now she prepares for Saturday, as I said, either way against a hard hitter that can give her problems. She's the first woman to advance to 3 straight U.S. Open finals since Serena Williams did it. And we know she is an emotional player. We know that she carries those emotions on her sleeves. They came out at times tonight.
How is your nerve, Anisimova? Can you get this first serve in? Yes, you can. Backhand return. Forehand from her. It's going to win the point. Wow. Amanda Anisimova, take a bow. You have beaten Naomi Osaka in 3 sets. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Wow, and considering the number of unforced errors that she hit in that first set, it's a wild turnaround and another show of immense mental strength as she whacks the ground with both hands and kisses the floor. You are going to be in a Grand Slam final once again, Amanda Anisimova, and you're going to be in your first ever US Open final, and it's going to be another American in that US Open final. We had one in 2023 with Coco Gauff. She won the title. We had one last year with Jessica Pegula. She didn't win the title. Can Amanda Anisimova win her first ever Grand Slam? Naomi Osaka, it's been steps forwards for her. You know, getting to the final in Canada, she won't be feeling that right now. She will be feeling that there was a chance to win the title. And it kind of started to slip away from her from that second set tiebreak. I think it was 1-0 up in that tiebreak, but then she went 5-1 down. And that was that for her. But dust yourself off and have a good Asian swing, and I think you can have a successful end of the year. As for Amanda Anisimova, wow. Yeah, another show of mental strength to come back from that first set. You know, she went down 6-1 in that first set tiebreak. She came back to win it. She then failed to serve out the second set, but recovered from that mental jolt to ultimately win it on a tiebreak, and then just too good in that third set. The second serve returns were phenomenal and dispiriting for Naomi.
I mean, Naomi is playing amazing tennis. I mean, she's back where she belongs, and I told her, like, I'm so proud of her after having the baby and playing at this level. It's insane. And yeah, she was really giving me a run for the final. I mean, I wasn't sure I would make it past the finish line, and I tried to dig deep, and yeah, it was a huge fight out there today.
How did you hold your nerve in that final game to close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of nerves in the beginning, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And yeah, I mean, this tournament means so much to me that I think that was really getting to me. And then in the end, I'm just trying to fight your way through. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to enjoy the moment, and we were both playing some amazing tennis. And sometimes I was like, how are we making these shots? But we were, and we just kept going. So.
You'll play in your first US Open final on Saturday. As an American, can you describe what that means to you?
Oh my God, it means the world. I mean, I am trying to process that right now. It's just absolutely a dream come true. I mean, this has been a dream of mine, like, forever, is to be in the US Open final, and obviously the hope is to be the champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the final now, and I'm going to try to get ready.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Samas, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
It is Championship Saturday in New York, and the stadium at the National Tennis Center is absolutely packed as we get to see who will it be? Will it be Aryna or Amanda that ascends into greatness today at this U.S. Open final? For Aryna Sabalenka, a chance at a second straight U.S. Open crown. We have not had a back-to-back women's champion here in over a decade. For Amanda Anisimova, a chance for an unbelievable and almost unrealistic chance at redemption following the nightmare that was the Wimbledon final that she contested just a couple of months ago. A chance to add her name to the great list of Grand Slam champions. Hello, one and all. I'm Matthew Owens. Welcome to New York, and thanks for having us in for this U.S. Open final that is going to be so amazing, so dramatic, and it's going to be perhaps the hardest hitting of all U.S. Open women's finals that we've ever seen. We have been treated to an amazing fortnight here in New York at this U.S. Open, particularly in this women's tournament. They have shined brightly this entire tournament long with dramatic matches, unbelievable storylines, and now a great final set to take place. Aryna Sabalenka and Amanda Anisimova ready to duel in this U.S. Open final. As we mentioned, it is jam-packed inside the stadium here. The roof is closed with more weather here on the East Coast moving through, so this is an indoor U.S. Open final today. That means that the ball is going to be hit harder, the sounds will be louder, and the dramatics, well, it will be even greater. Our reigning champion, Aryna Sabalenka, the world's #1 player to serve first to get this final underway. She does to the forehand of Anisimova, backpedaling back and up the middle from Sabalenka. Up the middle goes Anisimova. Cross court with the forehand winner goes Sabalenka, and that's the way this one gets started. A forehand winner from Sabalenka, who, of course, is the hard court queen of this game. She is in her 6th consecutive hard court major final. It is her 7th career major final that she contests today. At 15 love, towering ball toss, serve down out wide, chopping at the backhand return is Anisimova, which floats long. It's 30 love, 114 miles an hour went the serve from Sabalenka, who has been at an amazing pace all year long. And what a win she had here Thursday night over Jessica Pegula. 30 love serve, a body serve. Anisimova gets it back, stroked up the middle. Sabalenka, backhand deep from Anisimova. Looped back by Sabalenka. Big backhand up the line, Anisimova. And Sabalenka stares at it as it whistles by and drops in the deuce court corner. Anisimova's first winner of the match. We anticipate many winners from both of these players here this evening. It's 30-15. For Amanda Anisimova, you wonder where her head is after that Wimbledon final, of course, a couple of weeks ago. We'll touch on that a little bit more in just a moment, as she just hit that backhand winner at 83 miles an hour, we're told. First serve here from Sabalenka misses. Second serve at 30-15, puts it in. Huge backhand return, cracked by Anisimova, defended back Sabalenka. Cross-court winner from Anisimova. This is perhaps the best backhand in the women's game right now that Anisimova owns, and she has won back-to-back points with that backhand. Down the line a winner, this time cross-court a winner, and she's in this opening return game at 30 all. That backhand winner struck at 84 miles per hour, which was just 1 mile an hour slower than the Sabalenka second serve. First serve here from Aryna misses into the net. 30 all from 30 love. Second serve is into the net from Sabalenka, and Anisimova is going to start this final out with a break point. So an early chance to strike here for young Amanda Anisimova. She's been around for so long, but is still so young. Sabalenka is into the net on the first serve. She's missed 3 straight. And now on break point faces a second serve here. Here's Sabalenka with that incredibly high ball toss. Second serve is down. Ripping a cross-court backhand on the return is Anisimova, but she misses it just marginally wide. And we're at deuce. Break point saved by Sabalenka, who became very used to saving break points down deep in that semifinal Thursday night against Jessica Pegula. It's the third set where Pegula only dropped 4 points on her serve the entire set. still lost the set. Sabalenka was incredible down the stretch at fending off and stiff-arming Pegula's pressure away. First serve misses here into the net from Sabalenka. Twice an Australian Open champion and a champion here last year. Second serve is there. Anisimova's deep forehand return put Sabalenka on the defensive. Cross-court backhand Anisimova. Defended back with a lob by Sabalenka, and Anisimova gobbles it up and shoots a cross-court forehand winner into the deuce court corner, and another break point coming for Amanda Anisimova. Well, she's hit 3 winners in this game, and they've all been over 80 miles an hour. That forehand winner cross-court at the net was registered at 91 miles an hour on the gun. And Sabalenka faces another break point here. Gets the first serve in out wide. It's terrific. Twirled back by Anisimova. Backpedaling Sabalenka lets it drop long of the baseline. And we're at deuce again. 113 on the serve. You would have to go into the history books. And then, of course, you would have to play a game of judgment, but also use some analytics here. But this may be the hardest-hitting women's final we've ever seen. Good first serve here, Sabalenka. Anisimova gets it back, and Sabalenka's into the net on the forehand. And Anisimova is going to have a third chance to claim the break here in this opening game. We talk about where Anisimova's headspace is. What about Sabalenka? She is the number 1 player in the world, but she has not won a slam this year. She has come so desperately close in all 3 of the prior slams this season as she strikes this serve out wide and has only just missed. Second serve coming. We'll see if Anisimova can attack. Another break point, third chance in this opening game. Here's Sabalenka up with the toss, down with the serve. It's there to the backhand of Anisimova, who did not like that return. The second that she whacked it, backhand up the middle is long, and it's deuce again. Anisimova has dropped 2 sets in this championship. She dropped the second set of her third-round matchup against Jacqueline Christian as Sabalenka serves here. Backhand return deep, Anisimova. Off-balance forehand by Sabalenka, and Anisimova cracks a cross-court forehand, and that just slides wide. And Sabalenka will have a game point. And then, of course, the second set that Anisimova dropped was the first on Thursday night in a tiebreak to Naomi Osaka. 2 cracking semifinals Thursday night, as we anticipated it would be. Talk about how, as there's a butterfly in the vicinity of Anisimova, or in the vicinity of Sabalenka here, who smiles a bit as the butterfly gracefully flaps its wings and guides itself out of danger here as Sabalenka, with a game point, serves to the forehand of Anisimova. Short return, backhand by Sabalenka, up the line but wide. Goes the Anisimova backhand. So Sabalenka fights off 3 break points and holds her serve to start this U.S. Open final, and we are underway here in New York. U.S. Open final off and running. Glad to be here with everybody for this U.S. Open final, and it is going to be just a tremendous atmosphere. As we said, this, again, you do look at this and think, is this the hardest hitting women's Grand Slam final we've ever had? Obviously, there have been many Grand Slam finals with the likes of Maria Sharapova or Serena Williams or Venus Williams that you would certainly talk about in that category. But boy, the way these two can strike it, Sabalenka and Anisimova, it'll make you think about the brilliance of these two, the ferocity of these two, as Anisimova serves for the first time. Sabalenka's forehand return goes deep. Anisimova's gets it back. We're into a lengthy rally here. We don't anticipate many of those in this match. And missing a forehand long is Anisimova. "24 years old," as I mentioned earlier with Amanda. It feels like she's been around for such a long time, but yet she is still so young. Serve out wide here from Anisimova, and that's an ace. Sabalenka unable to get it back. It's 15 all, an ace at 107 from the 24-year-old that was born not too terribly far away from Flushing Meadows, New York, and Freehold, New Jersey. Serve up the tee, batted back by Sabalenka. Cross-court the forehand, Anisimova. Scooped back by Sabalenka. Off forehand is a winner into the ad-court corner from Anisimova, and it's 30-15. So 30-15 here. As Anisimova strikes another huge winner. That one at 86. Misses the first serve here as it caroms off the let cord and wide. Had 3 break points in that opening game. She could not convert. Second serve here. It's into a chopping backhand of Sabalenka, deep from Anisimova. Sabalenka gets that back, and cross-court goes Anisimova with a forehand miss. It's 30-all. Hi to Ashley joining us. Great to have you with us as always. Let's see, Adrenaline Rush is here. Glad to have you aboard. I've seen Jake in the comments. Glad to have everyone with us here. 30-all. Anisimova to serve. She does into the net. Talk about the big strikers that these two are. But we do anticipate plenty of break points and breaks in the match because they're so aggressive on return. As on this Anisimova second serve, Sabalenka backhand return. Cross-court backhand Anisimova drifts wide as she tried to go into the ad court with it. And Sabalenka, right on cue, talking about how many break points we'll have in this match. Sabalenka has her first opportunity right here. Twirls the racket in her hands. Anisimova facing break point, serves out wide, misses long. Second serve here from the American Anisimova. Puts it in. Big backhand return, Sabalenka. Anisimova on the defensive early. Up the middle, Sabalenka. Backhand by Anisimova. Sabalenka goes cross-court to forehand. Oh, and that forehand flutters long from Anisimova, and Aryna Sabalenka grabs the lead straight out of the gates here in this U.S. Open final. So she fights off 3 break points in her opening service game and then claims a quick break in her first return game, and it's 2-love to Aryna Sabalenka, the reigning champion. Well, you do wonder about Amanda. Down 2-love here early. We know she would rather us not bring it up for the rest of our time, but we know she did not win a single game in that Wimbledon final. Don't get the feeling that that's going to befall her today as Sabalenka serves here. Oh, and a big forehand miss on the return from Anisimova here. And certainly we're all hoping that that does not befall her today. It was just an awkward hour at that Wimbledon final couple of months ago. Sabalenka 15-love. She's won 8 of the last 10 points. Serves to the backhand of Anisimova. Inside out the forehand, Sabalenka. And misfiring again is Anisimova. Making plenty of errors here at the start. That one on the backhand wing. And you just hope that whatever she's feeling here, she can just ease her mind. Play freely. Because when she does, there's not many better. Sabalenka serves out wide. Shanked return here. Does fall inside the baseline. Forces Sabalenka into an awkward moonball of a backhand. Cross-court goes Anisimova. Golfing at that backhand and missing it long is Sabalenka. It was a bit of a shanked return by Anisimova, but it found its way just inside the baseline, and it forced Sabalenka to hit an awkward shot, and Anisimova was in control of the point. We are closing in on a full calendar year that Aryna Sabalenka has been number 1 in the world. She serves here out wide. Short ball on the backhand return from Anisimova. A drop shot pulled out at a curious time from Sabalenka with a good angle on it, but she misses it as it drops wide, and it's 30-all from 30-love. October of last year is when Sabalenka reached number 1 in the world. At the far end, she serves here 30 all. Strikes it to the backhand of Anisimova. Deep return. Off balance forehand Sabalenka. Cross court the backhand by Anisimova. Chopped at by Sabalenka. Off forehand Anisimova. Curled back cross court by Sabalenka. Oh, Anisimova finds a line with that backhand winner into the deuce court, and she'll have another break point. Her 4th chance in the first 3 games of the match to break the Sabalenka serve. Off forehand, followed up by a backhand straight as an arrow up the line. It's a clean hit. Break point 30-40. Sabalenka into the net on the first serve. So again, of all those chances she had in that opening game, Anisimova, she faced a lot of second serves on break point and didn't do a good enough job at placing the return. Let's see what she can do here. Sabalenka. Second serve, it's out wide. Backhand return, Anisimova. Deep from Sabalenka. Cross court the forehand, Sabalenka. Squash shot by Sabalenka there. Anisimova gets it back. Long rally up the middle, Anisimova. Forehand, Sabalenka. Cross court, Anisimova. Steered back by Sabalenka. Oh, and a forehand directed up the line as a winner from Anisimova. She gets the break right back, and the crowd is on their feet in New York. No doubt about who this crowd is in the corner of here in this final. Anisimova claps right back, gets the break back, and she's won a game in a Grand Slam final for the first time in her career. And perhaps that is what gets Amanda Anisimova off her mark and playing the way that she knows how to. Sabalenka's road to this final, straight set wins to start over Masarova, Kudermetova, Leylah Fernandez, Buxa, then the walkover against Vondrousova in the quarterfinal, and then in the semifinal Thursday. Dropped the first set to Jessica Pegula, won a very tight third set, 6-4, to get to this final. For Anisimova, we mentioned a little bit of this earlier. We'll go fully into it here. Straight set win on Armstrong to start, 6-3 and 6-2 over Kim Burrell, and then another Australian defeated in the second round, beating Maya Joint. 3-set win over Christian in the third round. In the fourth round, Love in 3, very straightforward against Hajad Maya. Then in the quarterfinal, the rematch from the Wimbledon final against Iga Swiatek, where she turned it all the way around against Iga, 6-4 and 6-3. Then a come-from-behind victory over Naomi Osaka on Thursday night, 6-7, 7-6, and 6-3. She's on the board here with the break. And she'll serve at 1-2. Anisimova here as the cameras find Courtney Cox in the seats here. Many know her by Monica. Be plenty of stars around that the cameras will find throughout this final weekend as Anisimova off the break, serves at 1-2, misses the first serve here. In for a prize fight in this final. And happy about it. Catches the ball toss, Anisimova. Now the second serve, pounds it into the backhand of Sabalenka, waiting for it. Oh boy, and Anisimova had plenty of time to line up a clean strike with the backhand, up the line, a winner into the deuce court. She's already hit 8 winners, has Anisimova. We told you earlier, we expect plenty of winners in this final, hopefully more than unforced errors. Sabalenka's only hit 1 for what it's worth. Out wide on the serve, missing is Anisimova at the far end. Here comes her second serve. Sabalenka much closer to the baseline here. Kicks it in out wide. Sabalenka attacks cross-court, a backhand. Tremendous return. Anisimova unable to get it back in play. And it's 15-all as on the return, Sabalenka cracks the backhand. Amazing sports Saturday here in the States, including this U.S. Open final, much anticipated. Here's Anisimova. Kicks that second serve in, by the way, at 71. Here's a first serve a ton larger than that. Sabalenka gets it back, and on the +1, Anisimova hits a tremendous forehand that Sabalenka can't get back in play. It's 30-15. The +1s may be the story of this final because both players have obviously great serves and can find a way to then steer the return back into the open court. 30-15, just what Anisimova did there. Serves here, that misses long. Last serve was at 102. The previous one before that missed first. As I said, her serve before that on the second serve was at 71. A body serve here, fought off by Sabalenka. Oh my goodness, that ends up landing wide. Now Sabalenka is talking to the chair umpire about something with her left hand outstretched. My goodness, it was coming straight for her. Had to put the racket up ahead of the dome to protect it, and she was upset about something. It's 40-15. Anisimova serves out wide. Sabalenka makes the return. Backing up the middle, Anisimova. Cranking a backhand cross-court as Sabalenka, and that finds a line. It wasn't masterfully hit, but it found the line at a good angle, and it's 40-30 to keep the game going. Not sure if Sabalenka was upset about something else or if she was upset that just that serve came flying straight for her face. 40-30 serve. Forehand return is into the net from Sabalenka. Anisimova holds. We're at 2-all. We know, we talked about this Thursday night, Sabalenka, she gets emotional. She carries those emotions on her sleeve, as we know, and that has gotten the better of her in big matches at times in her career, including, you can say, the matches that she's lost in the slams this year. Serving here at 2-all to the forehand of Anisimova. Deep return picked up by Sabalenka. Backhand winner by Anisimova. My goodness, she disguises where she's going. She's got a great backhand, but she disguises where she's going with it so well. Is it going up the middle? Is it going cross-court? Is it going up the line? She loves to pull the string on it and take it up the line, as she did there. To say she's playing extremely well. Sabalenka serves, backhand return. Anisimova, deep forehand, Sabalenka. Cranked back by Anisimova, and into the net goes Sabalenka, and she's facing love 30 as she spikes a ball with her racket into the ground, Sabalenka. Frustration setting in just the fifth game. Eight of the last 10 points have been won by Amanda. Sabalenka serves up the tee, and that's a great serve that Anisimova unable to get back. 115 on the serve there from Sabalenka, 15-30. These two have met quite a bit in the past, and Anisimova, in fact, leads the head-to-head. Sabalenka serves out wide, twirled back on the return. Anisimova drops at the baseline. Sabalenka, boy, does she pound a forehand winner up the line in the deuce court. It's 30-all. So she's gotten a bit angry and won a couple of points in a row. This is the 10th meeting between these two. Anisimova has won 6 of the prior 9, including in the Wimbledon semifinal. Sabalenka serves. And that one just slid long. In fact, they have met each other, including today, 3 times in the 4 slams this year. 4th round at the French, semis at Wimbledon. Serves here, Sabalenka. Cracked return on the forehand, Anisimova. Sabalenka defends it back. Off forehand winner from Anisimova. She'll have another break point here, and she has maneuvered her way to getting a break point in each of the first 3 Sabalenka service games. 30-40, and a chance to storm to the lead. Sabalenka serves out wide. Anisimova makes the return cross-court, and Sabalenka's backhand flutters long, and now there's the lead for Anisimova. After dropping the first 2 games of the final, she's won 3 in a row, and now she'll serve with a 3-2 lead. Anisimova, big storyline about this final is where would she be at mentally in her first, of course, Grand Slam final since the nightmare that was the Wimbledon final. It didn't start out looking too great, did it, in the first 2 games? But that's why you have to have patience. 3 games in a row, she's broken the Sabalenka serve twice, and now she has the lead. Let's dive deeper into the head-to-head. As I mentioned, 9 meetings, 6 wins for Anisimova, including that brilliant semifinal at Wimbledon, 6-4, 4-6, 6-4, to beat Sabalenka. They met the French Open this year in the 4th round. That was a 7-5, 6-3 win for Sabalenka. Those are the only 2 times they've met this year. On hard courts, they met twice last year. 4th round of the Australian Open, Sabalenka won pretty easily, dropping just 5 games. They also met on the hard court in Toronto last year. Anisimova won in straight sets, 4-2. But it has most definitely been a head-to-head that Sabalenka has not gotten the better of. This goes all the way back to a 3rd round encounter at the Australian Open in 2019. It's the first time that they've ever met at the U.S. Open. But Sabalenka is certainly not used to players matching her power, and Anisimova can definitely do that. And she is doing that at the current moment, as she'll serve here at 3-2. Up a break is the American Anisimova, looking for a breakthrough Grand Slam title. Serves up the tee. Sabalenka with a backhand return. Cross-court the backhand by Anisimova. Sabalenka stashes it back, and into the net goes Anisimova's forehand. Love 15. Anisimova, in fact, hit 8 winners in the entirety of the Wimbledon final against Iga Swiatek. She's hit 11 winners in the first set in the first 5 games of this final. Serves up the tee and misses. Here comes the second serve now. From Freehold, New Jersey's Amanda Anisimova into a ripping backhand Sabalenka. Up the middle goes Anisimova. Now goes with an off forehand that just drifts wide. That's the shot that she hasn't quite gotten under her so far in the first half hour or so of this final. That inside-out forehand just drifting a bit wide on her the few times that she's hit it here early. Anisimova facing love 30. Sabalenka trying to get the break back. Anisimova serves up the tee. Sabalenka chops a short return. Big backhand Anisimova. Defended back Sabalenka. Into the net there goes Anisimova with the forehand. And Sabalenka with chances to get back on serve. 3 break points coming her way at love 40. Ashley says Amanda can play so well on the hard courts you can never count her out. Also, Ashley says, woohoo, go Amanda. Love 40 here. Anisimova with the lead, but facing plenty of break points here. Out wide she goes. Sabalenka rips the return. Into the net goes Anisimova. Sabalenka with a break to love. Gets it back on serve. 3 games all in the first set of this U.S. Open final. So both players have been broken twice. As we said earlier, you have the big strikers. You even have the big servers, but it is not a surprise to see plenty of breaks in this match as well. They're such aggressive returners. We played 6 games. We've seen 4 breaks of serve. And we're at 3-all. Here's Sabalenka at the far end, serving to the forehand of Anisimova. Off-balance backhand there, hit by Sabalenka. Up the middle it goes long. Mr. Kumar. Anisimova playing insane tennis. I missed the Iga versus Amanda match and was pretty mad that Iga lost to her. I mean, now seeing her play so well, I can see why, yes. Sabalenka at love 15. Up the tee, misses. Second serve now. Sabalenka into the backhand of Anisimova. Oh, she's overcooked. The backhand return there and goes long. It's 15 all. Big serve here by Sabalenka, and the Anisimova return blocked back, and it goes long, ricocheting off the tight racket, 30-15. Sabalenka's recovered after being very frustrated by those couple of breaks in a row as she lost serve. Out wide she goes on this one. Anisimova, wow, somehow got a lot of pace back on that backhand return. Sabalenka couldn't have been expecting that, and that backhand is into the net. And that came screaming back at her. That Anisimova return. Anisimova has a huge wingspan to reach out and get those serves. 30 all. Sabalenka thumps the first serve here, misses. Second serve at 3 all, 30 all. Second serve here, Sabalenka slides it in. Whipped back but long from Anisimova. It's interesting, Anisimova missing a lot of the second serve returns, clearly looking to attack them when she has a chance, but maybe a bit too overzealous at trying to get those second serves cracked into a certain place. 40-30. Oh, Sabalenka first serve here ended up at the feet of Anisimova, who had to do a little skip to Malou there to avoid that ball flying at her, and Sabalenka's thrown her hand up a couple of times in apology. Second serve, Sabalenka out wide on a kick serve, and Anisimova gets it back. Sabalenka with the backhand and up the line. Anisimova misses her backhand long, so Sabalenka holds on for 4-3. Haven't seen wild serves like that from Sabalenka. We've seen it before, but we haven't seen it for a while since she's refined the serving that at one point of her career was incredibly wild. So that was a bit of a blast from the past kind of serve there from Aryna. So at 4-3, middle portions of this first set, and nothing between Aryna Sabalenka and Amanda Anisimova. Glad to have you with us here for this U.S. Open final that has been so anticipated. We talked about on Thursday how Final Four was just so tremendous. I know, sure, there would be a lot of people that would have liked to have seen Iga Swiatek or Coco Gauff or some others perhaps in that Final Four. But the Final Four women standing here on Thursday, the star power and the storylines from having Anisimova and Osaka and then Sabalenka and Pegula was just tremendous. It was perhaps the best semifinal card we've seen in a women's slam in quite some time, and it delivered with two fabulous three-set matches. Now it's all led to this final. First time these two ever contesting a Grand Slam final. Of course, it is only Anisimova's second Grand Slam final of her career. It's the 7th for Sabalenka. I knew there would be cameras spotting more celebrities before the end of this match. John Hamm has been spotted enjoying this final as Anisimova will serve at 3-4 and does so out wide, clipping the line. It's an ace from Anisimova. Talk about how these two, obviously it's the first time they've ever played in a Grand Slam final. It's the first time, in fact, these two have ever contested a final of any kind on the tour. As Anisimova misses that first serve, the deepest in a tournament they have ever played was that semifinal at Wimbledon from a couple of months ago. Second serve from Anisimova up the tee, has missed it. It's a double fault as she throws her body around in frustration there with that double. course, Anisimova's story is well known about taking the break from tennis. As she serves to the forehand of Sabalenka, ripped return, off balance forehand, misses into the net from Anisimova. It's 15-30. Took a pretty long break from tennis. Learned a lot about herself, learned how to paint. She very much enjoys painting now. Serve is into the net here. Has come back and been better than ever. Second serve here at 15-30. Out wide, misses long. A second double in this game. And Sabalenka has a couple of break points to reclaim the lead. And if she gets this break, she'll be serving for the set. As the crowd tries to rally behind Anisimova. 15-40. Anisimova serves, misses again the first, and has thrown in 2 double faults in this game already. Second serve coming her way here. Here comes the second. Puts it in. Sabalenka backhand return up the middle. Deep from Anisimova. Off balance backhand Sabalenka. Anisimova goes up the middle with the backhand. Forehand now to her. Backhand from Sabalenka. Cross-court backhand there is missed from Anisimova. There's the break for Sabalenka. Another break of serve in this first set. And now Sabalenka will serve for it at 5-3. The player that has won 38 of the last 40 matches that she has played on a hard court in the slams serves for this first set right here. Winning the first set, as we know, incredibly crucial in finals, particularly these women's finals, as Sabalenka serves. Forehand return, hooked back by Anisimova, directed cross-court Sabalenka, forehand deep, too deep. From Anisimova, it's 15-love. 28 of the last 30 U.S. Open champions won the first set of the final. It doesn't happen often where you can come from behind and win this particular final. Sabalenka serves. Body serve that Anisimova gets back. Cross-court backhand Sabalenka, defended back but wide from Anisimova, and it's 30-love. 2 points from the set here is Sabalenka, who faced a tremendous amount of pressure points in that semifinal against Pegula, who played a really good match. Sabalenka just found a way. 30-love serve up the tee. Hitch in the motion, misses. Second serve from Sabalenka. It's there. Ripped return is a winner on the backhand up the line from Anisimova. It's 30-15. Now we talk about how rare it is for a player to lose the first set of this final and come back to win it. It's only happened twice in the last 30 finals, but it's happened both of those times fairly recently. Sabalenka serves up the tee. That's an ace to get... Oh, no, it's not. Must have just missed. I retract that remark. Second serve at 30-15. It's there. Anisimova, forehand return, sharply up the middle. Middle of the court, Sabalenka. Cross-court forehand, Anisimova. She's overhit it. It's long. It's 40-15. And now, set points for Sabalenka, who did win the first set of this final 2 years ago against Coco Gauff, but Coco roared back. Set points. Sabalenka serves out wide. Anisimova cranks the return wide, and Aryna Sabalenka lays claim to the first set of the U.S. Open final. So in her third straight U.S. Open final, she's won the first set in all 3 of them, and Sabalenka, the world's #1 player without a Grand Slam title to her name this year, trying to claim a second straight American crown. She takes the first set from the American star, Anisimova, 6-3. We'll be back.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered. Whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. There were some Australian Open final vibes for me today, and I was looking at a couple of comparisons. Australia was 2 hours 28 minutes, today was 2:26. I'm sure you weren't aware of that. But I tell you, 4 championship points, does that sound familiar? And were you thinking of it during that last game?
Actually, yes, I was thinking when I was down with the break in the last game, I was thinking, okay, I did it at the Australia Open, so probably I'll be able to get this win this time again, and it's actually helped me to stay focused and to have this belief in myself. And yeah, definitely this match reminds a lot of Australia Open match.
Ready to go. Second set of this U.S. Open final. Aryna Sabalenka up a set on Amanda Anisimova. It's Anisimova serving to start this second set. 40 minutes in to this final, and her serve goes to the backhand of Sabalenka. Forehand stroked up the middle. Anisimova sharply returned by Sabalenka, and cross-court Anisimova is wide on the forehand wing. 15 unforced errors in that first set from Anisimova. Plenty of winners, plenty of unforced as well. Serve out wide here. Sabalenka chops it back long. It's 15 all. Fourth Grand Slam title is what Sabalenka's aiming for here. Anisimova serves out wide. Blocked back Sabalenka. Forehand guided up the line. That's a winner from Anisimova, who I think you really have to look at where she lost this first set, at least in my eyes. Don't know if all of you are the same, but in my eyes, where that first set was lost from Anisimova was she had a lot of chances on break points, and she misses this first serve wildly. It's not that she didn't convert the break points, it's that she had so many second serves to look at on the break points, and she couldn't hit the second serve returns where she wanted them to. She looked to attack on all of them and just overhit all of them, it felt. 30-15 serve. Backhand return, Sabalenka cross court. Ranging over on the backhand is Anisimova. Up the line, Sabalenka. Forehand up the middle, Anisimova. Forehand deep, too deep from Sabalenka. It's 40-15. Just really struggled to find her spots when returning those second serves. Goes up the tee, Anisimova, twirled back by Sabalenka. Backpedaling forehand is into the net from Anisimova, and it's 40-30. That is her 17th unforced error of the match. She's hit 14 winners. But Sabalenka is putting a lot of pressure on the Anisimova serve, and this first serve misses here. In fact, Anisimova has won less than half of the points on her serve, 10 of 26. And a double fault here into the net from Anisimova invites Sabalenka into this opening game of the second set. A third double from Anisimova, and we're at deuce. only getting 56% of her first serves in to this point is Anisimova. Serves out wide. Sabalenka the return. Up the line forehand. Anisimova well hit. Defended back into the bottom of the net from Sabalenka. Advantage to Anisimova. Game point here would be huge to go ahead and finish this game here. You have a hard time believing that she could fall behind this early in the set and come back to win this match. First serve misses long. Of course, anything is possible, as we know. But Sabalenka up a set and a break would be a tough cookie to crack. Anisimova's second serve is into the net. The double faults have really crept in here. She's hit 4 now, and they have both been where she's had 2 in each game. Back to deuce. She was just smiling desperately up into the sky, well, into the roof, when she hit that last one. And now misses this serve too. This is starting to become a bigger problem as we go on, as that serve is breaking down. Second serve is there out wide. Lifted back softly by Sabalenka, who just tried to scoop it back, but it continued to carry, and it's long of the baseline. And now she looks frustrated. Speaking of second serve returns missed, that was one that Sabalenka was frustrated to miss. Advantage Anisimova again. Crowd is definitely in the corner of the American, as you may imagine. Serve clock is going all the way down here from Amanda, and in fact was at 0 as she serves out wide. Sabalenka cross-court return, backhand cross-court Anisimova. Sabalenka guides a winner up the line with that backhand, and we're at deuce. That was a really good return. Anisimova was hoping to go back door with the cross-court backhand, but Sabalenka stayed put on her spot and was able to hit it really well up the line. Deuce again. Long opening game of this second set. Anisimova, good serve deep. Sabalenka gets it back. Cranked forehand by Anisimova up the middle. Sabalenka awkwardly is in a tough spot to try to make contact with that, and awkwardly hopped up in the air and hit a forehand into the net. And now the 12th point of this game is another chance for Anisimova to finish it. Serves up the tee. It's an ace. Her third wraps up the opening game of this second set. Anisimova holds on 1-0 in set 2. So 3 aces struck by Anisimova in this final. That's to 4 double faults. And again, the big numbers that we're looking at is the winners and unforced errors from Amanda. 15 winners, 19 unforced errors. I'd like that ratio to be a little bit better. Sabalenka to serve for the first time in this second set. Taking the first set 6-3. Serves to the backhand of Anisimova up the line. Cross-court the backhand. Sabalenka put Anisimova on a dead sprint, and she can't get the backhand back in play. It's 15-0. For Sabalenka in that first set, 63% of her first serves were put in. She won 55% of those points and was perfect when she had chances to break 3 for 3. Backhand return lasered by Anisimova, picked up by Sabalenka. Forehand gets away from Anisimova. It loops up the line in the deuce court and goes long. Sabalenka with a tremendous backhand on what was a return that whistled back to her. 30-love serve. Out wide, Sabalenka, and Anisimova can't get it back. Frame of the racket. Doesn't go down as an ace. Sabalenka's yet to strike one in this match, in fact. Flying along here in this game, 40 love. Serve to the forehand of Anisimova, who punches the return wide. A love hold for Sabalenka to get her second set started. And we're at 1-1. In the second, mentioned earlier that 28 of the last 30 women's finals here at the U.S. Open was won by the player that won the first set. The only two in the last 3 decades that did not get won by the winner of the first set. One was Sabalenka, as I mentioned, here just 2 years ago against Coco Gauff. The other was also relatively recent in 2020. Naomi Osaka dropped the first set to Victoria Azarenka, but Azarenka came back, or Osaka came back to win it 3-3 in the second and third sets. Anisimova serving. Forehand return smoked up the middle, Sabalenka, and it can't be picked up and lifted over the net by Anisimova. It's left 15. Unforced error, number 20. That doesn't mean we don't get our good share of 3-set women's finals here. Osaka Azarenka and Coco Sabalenka certainly were 2 of those recently that went to 3 sets in this final. So too did the Angelique Kerber-Karolina Pliskova final of 2016. Return blocked back by Sabalenka. Ripping a forehand cross-court was Anisimova. Somehow Sabalenka got it back. Another ripper from Anisimova that Sabalenka defends back. Off forehand Anisimova. Backhand Sabalenka. Drop shot Anisimova. Sabalenka gets to it. Oh, and beautifully touches her own drop shot over for a winner. And Sabalenka's playing tremendously here. It's love 30. 10-ball rally, one of our longest rallies so far, and Sabalenka hit some amazing shots in the rally to stay alive, including the drop shot off the drop shot for a winner. Anisimova serves, thumped back by Sabalenka, forehand up the middle, Anisimova, cross-court Sabalenka, cross-court forehand Anisimova, scooped back by Sabalenka, sliced up the middle on the backhand by Anisimova, picked up but sliced long by Sabalenka. It's 15-30. We're starting to get some really good action here. And speaking of 3-set finals here, of course, both of the Serena Williams, Victoria Azarenka finals in 12 and 13 also went the distance. So we do get plenty of them here, it seems. Anisimova at 15-30, serve out wide, misses. Anisimova serves. Backhand return up the middle. Sabalenka. Big forehand Anisimova. Looped back Sabalenka. Sharply hit by Anisimova. Forehand at Sabalenka, and Anisimova bombs away on the forehand, but it's into the net, and now frustration is really starting to set in here for Anisimova. She barks back at her box. I mentioned that Sabalenka did not miss on the break points that she had in the first set. She was 3 for 3. She'll have 2 chances right here at 15-40 to step her way into the lead of this second set. Anisimova at the far end serves, goes big, just misses. She hangs her head back beyond her shoulders as she thought she had struck an ace. Second serve at breakpoint down. Anisimova out wide, cranks it in. Sabalenka's return is long. Anisimova took nothing off that second serve and hit her spot. Heck of a gamble with the way she's been hitting double faults here lately too, but she did not want to back down on that second serve. She saves a break point, another one to go, 30-40. Anisimova up the tee. Sabalenka gets it back. Anisimova on the full sprint. Cross-court forehand. Drop shot Sabalenka. Hangs up. Anisimova gets to it. Big backhand. Passing shot winner Sabalenka. Backhand up the line. Beautifully hit. And there's the first break of the second set. It goes to Sabalenka. A set and a break ahead of Anisimova in this U.S. Open final. What a game played that was by Aryna Sabalenka. Hit some masterful shots in that game, including the one to put it to bed. And Aryna Sabalenka's in full control now. Jake is with us, says morning all. Can't wait to hear Schnell's measured and totally unbiased approach to this contest. Comment from Leah that I have no chance in the world to read, unfortunately. I do apologize. I barely read English well enough. So any second language I don't have a chance in the world in. I apologize. If anyone does want to put that through translator or whatever, feel free. Aryna Sabalenka. I was talking about this Thursday. It's quite wild to think she comes into this U.S. Open having not won a slam this year, while conversely, how close she could have been to coming into this Open going for the calendar year slam. As the cameras have found actor Rosie Perez. It is wild to think about it. As she serves here up the break in the second set. Misses the first serve to Sabalenka. Losing, of course, the finals in Melbourne and Paris. Tight 3-set matches there in those finals. And then a 3-set semifinal loss to Anisimova at Wimbledon. Second serve, Anisimova attacks with the backhand up the middle. Cross court from Sabalenka. Directed back, Anisimova going to the back door. Sabalenka with an off forehand winner to get to 15-love. She's flying along here as Aryna. That break in the last game was the fourth time that she was able to break the Anisimova serve in this match. We've seen 6 breaks of serve in this final. 15-love, Sabalenka out wide. Anisimova gets a cross-court backhand back. Up the middle goes Sabalenka. Into the net goes Anisimova. Tried again to go with that inside-out forehand. That's been the shot particularly that's let her down the most in this match, is that off forehand. Sabalenka at the far end, 30-love, goes out wide. Anisimova whips a return, and into the net on the backhand goes Sabalenka, who has not hit many unforced errors at all. The difference in unforced errors is quite stark. Sabalenka 6, Anisimova 21. Now, of course, you could say the same thing, that it's a pretty large margin in winners, too. Sabalenka 7, Anisimova 15. Sabalenka serves, Anisimova swats at the return, and it goes woefully wide of the doubles alley. 40-15, and Sabalenka looks to consolidate the break to go up 3-1, and if she does, finish line would not be too terribly far ahead of her. Serves out wide. Anisimova's return comes back to the ankles of Sabalenka, but she's able to guide a backhand cross court, and Anisimova can't get to that. And Sabalenka's just playing too good right now. She holds for 3-1, consolidates the break. Sabalenka's won 50 points in this match to Anisimova's 33. Sabalenka is showing her class for sure. Anisimova has to buckle down here. First things first. If she's going to come back, she must hold her serve right here, right now. She cannot go 4-1 and a double breakdown. At the near end is Anisimova. Toss up, serve down, off the let cord, ricochets out. She's only won 5 points on her second serve in this match. 5 of 17. Puts that second serve into the backhand of Sabalenka. Cross-court winner there from Anisimova with the backhand into the ad court. (15-love). Anisimova with the serve up the tee. Sabalenka's return is lined into the net. 30-love. 103 on that serve from Anisimova. 30 love, she serves here. Out wide, scooped back cross-court by Sabalenka. Backpedaling forward up the middle by Anisimova. Up the middle goes Sabalenka, and Anisimova with a backhand error into the net. She kind of twists her body around after missing that backhand. It's 30-15. There's Anisimova. High ball toss this time. Serve is down out wide. Sabalenka gets the return back with the backhand up the middle. Anisimova sprinting cross-court forehand from Sabalenka. Drifts wide on her. It's 40-15. Game points for Anisimova. She tries to stay within arm's distance here of this second set. Serves up the tee. Sabalenka's return scooped back. Backpedaling forehand up the middle from Anisimova, and a squash shot netted by Sabalenka. So Anisimova able to hold for 3-2. Sabalenka still in control of this second set. And in control of this final. At 6-3, 3-2. Yeah, Sport and Politics, hello to you. Glad to have you with us as always. Makes the point. Sabalenka was about 3 points from a possible calendar slam. It's tremendous to think about. Maybe not for her, but tremendous to think about how close that she came into this final today with a chance at that. And Sport and Politics continues on to say, mind you, Yannick was one. That's true. Yeah, Yannick's going to be thinking for ages how he lost that Roland Garros final. It's those two in the final again tomorrow, as you know. Be right here on the channel at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. As another chapter into that rivalry gets added in. And the U.S. Open final tomorrow. It's been a fun fortnight here in New York. And excited for this championship weekend. So Sabalenka, who, as we know, have let some matches slip away from her this year on major occasions, serves here to the Anisimova backhand, forehand up the middle, Sabalenka. Anisimova strokes it back, deep from Sabalenka, short ball Anisimova, cross-court forehand, Sabalenka up the line, big forehand Anisimova. Sabalenka defends it back, swinging volley taken care of by Anisimova cross-court. Love 15. So you throw all of that into the blender about how Sabalenka's lost her 3 matches in the majors this year. She's up a set in the U.S. Open final, just as she was 2 years ago when she lost that to Coco Gauff. She's playing a player that won't back down, that can just hit through the ball and through her opponent at times. Can Anisimova charge back in this final? We'll find out. Love 15, Sabalenka serves, out wide misses. The ingredients are there for a comeback, but Sabalenka would have to help in that. Backhand return by Anisimova, hooked back by Sabalenka, and that goes long. It's love 30. Cameras have found Stephen Colbert. They've found Billie Jean King. BJK always here for the women's final. Love 30. Sabalenka is into the net. Anisimova has come out, throwing caution to the wind in this game. Sabalenka's second serve is long. It's a double fault, and it's love 40. So kind of out of nowhere, just out of nothing. Anisimova, chances to get back on serve. She broke the Sabalenka serve twice in the first set. Sabalenka at love 40 serves. Backhand return, Anisimova cross court. Sabalenka goes to the backhand deep. Anisimova's hit a backhand winner. She breaks to love, and we're back on serve in the second set, and the American crowd lets you know about it. On their feet and totally behind the young American Anisimova, who conjured up the guts of a cat burglar in that game. Breaks the Sabalenka to love, the Sabalenka serve to love. And we're at 3-all in the second. Momentum in Anisimova's corner. Can she keep it? Big serve. Sabalenka the return. Backpedaling is Anisimova. Cross-court forehand Sabalenka, who comes to the net, hits a volley winner cross-court. It's beautifully done. She was not great at the net on Thursday night against Pegula. She's come to the net there and cut that ball off up the line with a really good, solid volley. Love 15, Anisimova serves. Awkward return by Sabalenka short. Anisimova gobbles it up. Inside out forehand winner into the ad court corner. It's 15-all. Really good body serve that Sabalenka could only fight off. Landed right at the service line. Easily taken care of by Anisimova. Took those small steps towards the ball, which is what her coaches were talking to her about Thursday night, trying to get her moving a little bit better. 15-all serve out wide is missed. Second serve, Anisimova. Oh, it's into the net. That's her fifth double. Her fifth double of this final, in which she has grabbed a little momentum back from Sabalenka. .15:30, serve up the tee. Defended back by Sabalenka. Anisimova. Oh, that's a terrible mistake to make there. Anisimova, all the court in the world to work with, and she overcooks the forehand long. Those kinds of errors that have really broken her play down in this final. Break points for Sabalenka to reclaim the lead. Serve out wide. Sabalenka deep return. Anisimova's forehand is into the net. Sabalenka takes the lead right back. Oh, Anisimova had the momentum. She's lost it just as quickly as she gained it. The problem is, it's going to be incredibly hard to get it back. That forehand miss was not good at all at 15:30, but she did not play a good game whatsoever. And that is just unfortunate. So, the twist and the turns of a tennis match. If only we could predict these things. But we'll see if there's another twist here. But Sabalenka getting the break right back and taking the lead. Very, very enormous. Yeah, and to Sport and Politics' point, that might be the final twist. So Sabalenka, 2 games away from a repeat U.S. Open championship. Throws her body into the first serve there and misses into the net. Anisimova, last return game she played, she threw caution to the wind. Might do the same here. Let's on the second serve from Sabalenka. Still second serve. Sabalenka Into the forehand of Anisimova. Deep return. Sabalenka pops it back. Backhand Anisimova. Cross court the forehand. Sabalenka hooked back by Anisimova. Sabalenka. Deep forehand. Cross court goes Anisimova. Defended back Sabalenka and then Anisimova again. That forehand, she's just misfired on it far too often today. That one goes long by many, many feet. Perhaps she quite possibly has the best backhand in the women's game. She still sprays the forehand far too often, I think. Sabalenka serves. Backhand return cross-court. Anisimova up the line. Sabalenka with a backhand winner to get to 30 love. At the far end, Sabalenka, 70 minutes played in this final. Sabalenka serves out wide. Anisimova, good return. Hooked back by Sabalenka. Directed up the line, Anisimova. Scooped back Sabalenka. Backpedaling for an Anisimova. And Sabalenka slides a backhand into the net. 30-15. Crowd trying their best to get Anisimova back in this. (30-15), Sabalenka to serve. Towering ball toss. Big serve. Return is into the net from Anisimova's forehand. It's 40-15. Mentioned we have not had a back-to-back champion of the U.S. Open since Serena Williams did it a little more than a decade ago. She, of course, done it in a three-peat, 2012, 13, and 14. Sabalenka serves up the tee. Blocked back by Anisimova. Carries Sabalenka over to hit a backhand cross-court. Anisimova steps into a backhand, but shoots it long, and Sabalenka holds for 5-3, and she's now a game away from the crown. Of course, since 1990, only 5 players have repeated as a U.S. Open champion. Seles, Graf, Clijsters, and the 2 Williams sisters, the only 5 women that have won back-to-back U.S. Open titles since the start of the 90s. Of course, Graf did it in the 80s as well. At the end of the 80s, 88, 89. Anisimova serves to stay in the final. Backhand return is into the net from Sabalenka. (15-love). Anisimova. Toss up, serve down, up the tee. Sabalenka's return, claps the net. It's 30-love. Of course, you think about the players that have won the U.S. Open crown the past handful of years. It's been a wide and ranging group as Anisimova serves out wide and misses. When you just go back to 2015 with Flavia Pennetta. Like I said, it's a wide and ranging group. Second serve out wide. Sabalenka's return. She smokes it long, and it's 40-love. So just going since 15 in the last decade, Flavia Pennetta, Angelique Kerber, Sloane Stephens, twice Naomi Osaka, Bianca Andreescu, Emma Raducanu, and then Swiatek, Goff, and Sabalenka. You have some top shelf players, and then you have real surprises in there. Anisimova's first serve misses. At 40-love, her second serve is in. Sabalenka, deep return with the backhand. Up the middle, forehand Anisimova. Sabalenka's there. Forehand Anisimova. Off forehand Sabalenka. Throwing up a two-handed backhanded lob is Anisimova. Sabalenka gets to it at the net. Overhead. Doesn't quite put it away, but Anisimova blocks it back, but it's short of the net. It's 40-15. And of course, those champions that I just mentioned of this tournament, the last 10, all coming after Serena's three-peat. 40-15, Anisimova serves, misses the first. Of course, these last 3, though, Swiatek, Goff, and Sabalenka, those are the 3 that run women's tennis right now. Second serve, Anisimova. Gets it in. Sabalenka the return. Backhand cross court by Anisimova. Deep ball. Very deep. Maybe right on the baseline from Sabalenka. And Anisimova's backhand is into the net. And from 40 love, it's 40-30. And Sabalenka is only a few points away here in this game if she wanted to finish it now. .40-30 serve, Anisimova. It's long by a lot. Second serve. Into the forehand of Sabalenka, which she has whipped into the net. So Anisimova holds to stay in this final, to stay within striking distance. But Aryna Sabalenka at 5-4 serves for a repeat U.S. Open trophy. After this change of ends, we're at the world's largest tennis arena, Arthur Ashe Stadium, here at the National Tennis Center, which is jam-packed, of course, for this final. Will be again tomorrow for the men's final, which, of course, we all had a feeling would be Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz, and it is. For Aryna Sabalenka, 55 match wins this season, which leads the entirety of the WTA Tour. She is a game away from number 56, and more importantly, Grand Slam title number 4. Went back-to-back at the Australian Open in 23 and 24, aiming to do the same in 24 and 25 here in New York. She owns the hard courts. She was, of course, on the final on the clay in Paris this year. Semi-final at the Wimbledon Grass Court Championships, but on these hard courts, there is no one better. Not right now. But she's performing at all of these majors. This is the 5th straight major she reached at least the semifinals, and she's done so in 10 of the last 12 that she's appeared in. She serves for the trophy right here. Sabalenka to the backhand of Anisimova. Good return. Hooked back short by Sabalenka. Anisimova gets to it, gobbles it up. Forehand winner. Put away. Love 15. Sabalenka serves in the near end. Into the forehand of Anisimova. Another good return. And Sabalenka's into the net with the backhand. Wow. Anisimova knows she has to do it now. Love 30. What's the nerves like in Sabalenka's body right now? Love 30 serve is into the net. Can Anisimova give us one more twist of fate in this final? And if she gives us one more now, there will be many more to come. Second serve, Sabalenka into the forehand of Anisimova, which she has cracked wide. And it's 15-30, 97-mile-per-hour second serve. Jojo is here with us in the chat section. Glad to have you along. Business end of this final, 15-30. Sabalenka serves up the tee. It misses. And what I believed was the story of the first set was missed second serve returns by Anisimova. At 15-30, she looks at a second serve here. Sabalenka puts it in. Anisimova cracks it. Forehand winner, though, from Sabalenka. Gets us to 30 all. Wow, she didn't miss that one at all, Anisimova. But it was in the strike zone of Sabalenka and a clean swing. 30 all. And 2 points away from U.S. Open title number 2. Sabalenka serves out wide. Anisimova's return is short. Sabalenka ranges to it. Puts a forehand cross court. Oh, a lob by Anisimova! A missed overhead by Sabalenka! Oh, my gracious. She missed an overhead similar to that on Thursday. Off forehand with a lot of open court to work with. Anisimova sprinted to it, put up the lob, and right in the center of the court, Sabalenka put the overhead into the net. Break point. Sabalenka serves. It's into the net again. What does Anisimova do here? Here's Sabalenka's second serve. It's there. Anisimova backhand cross court. Cross court backhand by Sabalenka up the line. Really good by Anisimova. A lob thrown up by Sabalenka. Drops inside the baseline. Backhand Anisimova. Cross court forehand Sabalenka. Up the line forehand Anisimova. Really good. Can Sabalenka defend it back? No, she can't. Anisimova's broken. 5-all in the second set. On we play in the U.S. Open final. Crowd on its feet, and they should be. Back against the wall stuff from Amanda Anisimova, and she came out swinging. Last time she broke Sabalenka to get back on serve in this set, however, she played a terrible service game. Can she keep it together here? Well, that's a good start. Up the tee. Sensational serve. Sabalenka can't get it back. It's 15-love. Stephen Colbert, eyes wide open in disbelief. Anisimova serves up the tee. Sabalenka blocks it back. Anisimova steps to a cross-court forehand. Sabalenka cross-court up the line. Anisimova with a winner. 30-love, and suddenly the stares are sharper from Sabalenka. Just moments ago, she was serving for this title. Anisimova serves. Forehand reply. Sabalenka to the baseline. Ooh, did the chair umpire call that out? Forehand from Anisimova went to the net. The point is going to Sabalenka. Chair umpire looked and had an arm out. It's 30-15. Anisimova at the far end with momentum in her corner again. Big serve, too long. Five all in the second. Second serve. Puts it into the backhand of Sabalenka, rifled up the middle. Cross-court Anisimova. Into the net goes Sabalenka. And by every point she wins, Anisimova gains more and more encouragement. She's got points for 6-5. And won that point with just an 87-mile-an-hour second serve. Here's her first serve into the net. We're at an hour 23 into this final, which just a moment ago looked like could be over. Second serve, Anisimova out wide. Oh, wow. Just missed. Didn't take a lot out of it and hit that second serve at quite the angle. Just missed it. Fifth double fault. 40-30. Serves out wide. Sabalenka's return. Flutters wide. A fist pump from Anisimova. She knows that she's playing well. She's a game away from forcing us to a third set. Sabalenka now serves to force a tiebreak after the change of ends. My goodness. Mentioned that JoJo was here with us. Seems to be enjoying it. Very good. Glad to have you with us. Jake says, I have my outlandish and very reactionary options on this match, but I'll leave it to Chanel to give a fair and balanced assessment instead. JoJo. Wow, JoJo coming to us early, 5:30 in the morning. Goodness. Goodness. Jake says, have a great day, just in work. Let's see. Kayatina is with us. Hello to you, and thank you for the compliment. Sport and politics, deja vu. This one was more difficult. Yeah. JoJo says, let's see. JoJo says intense. Sport and politics says sensational. Wow. What a hero JoJo is. You're not kidding. To be up that early. My goodness. Sport and politics. Has anyone been so close to a calendar slam and not won any of them? That's a good question. Sabalenka at 5-6. Serving to force a second set breaker. Misses a serve out wide. Where's her head at all of a sudden, Sabalenka? Second serve, forehand return is smacked by Anisimova to Sabalenka's ankle. Somehow got it back. Cross-court, the backhand by Anisimova. Cross-court, Sabalenka. Up the line, Anisimova. Off the let cord from Sabalenka. Anisimova has time to line up a forehand that she misses long. That, again, has been the shot that has let her down the most today, unfortunately, Anisimova, is that forehand. She had a great forehand return there. But off the let cord with a ton of time to figure out where she wanted to go with it. It was a poor miss. Sabalenka serves. Backhand return by Anisimova, middle of the court. Thrown up the line, but missed by Sabalenka with the forehand. Both players are now up over 20 unforced errors. That one from Sabalenka there. No, I beg your pardon. I'm reading the wrong line. Sorry. That Sabalenka unforced error, her 14th. Anisimova's close to 30. 15 all. Sabalenka serve out wide. That's an ace. I think that's her first ace of this final Sabalenka. It comes at 101 miles per hour. It is her first ace of the final. People looking absolutely bewildered in the seats here. 30-15. Sabalenka serves. Misses out wide. Two points from a tiebreak. Second serve. Sabalenka puts it in. Forehand reply up the middle, Anisimova, and turned back cross court for a winner by Sabalenka. 40-15. Anisimova, one of her, of course, huge weapons is how huge she can hit returns. Boy, when she's gone big on those returns today, Sabalenka has absorbed the pressure and hit really good shots off of them. 40-15 serve out wide. Hooked back into the net from Anisimova. We're going to tiebreak in this second set. Here we go. And over the next few minutes, we will either crown a back-to-back U.S. Open champion, or this final will be sent to a third set. Sabalenka has played in 21 tiebreaks this year. She's won 20 of them. 20-1 in tiebreaks this year as Sabalenka. Anisimova's 8-2. Anisimova serves to start and serves out an ace up the tee. Is that 112? Oh my gracious, 112 on the line up the tee. Oh my goodness. It's the first time these two have ever played in a tiebreak. Sabalenka to serve at the far end. Toss up, serve down in the net. Comes the second. Puts it in. Backhand return is missed up the line and wide from Anisimova. And I know I sound like a broken record, and I apologize. I keep coming back to the missed second serve returns in this match from Anisimova. 1 point each. Sabalenka falls into the service motion out wide and misses. Mentioned that she's 20-1 in tie breaks this year. She's won 18 tie breaks consecutively. That's the most by a woman in the Open era. Second serve at 1-all. Into the forehand of Anisimova. Deep return. It's just long. 2-1. Sabalenka. Whose headspace is the clearest right now? We're about to find out. As Anisimova at 1-2. Serves out wide, not close. 90 minutes into this final. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka, well struck. Up the middle from Anisimova. Looped back by Sabalenka. Cross-court forehand Anisimova. Sabalenka goes cross-court with it, stretching Anisimova out. And Amanda misses that forehand. Mini break to Sabalenka, 3-1. Another point, of course, on the Anisimova serve here. She must win this one. She can't find a first serve right now, and honestly, she's not even putting the first serves very close. That one misses closer to the baseline than it did the service line. Second serve is long. It's a double fault. It's a double mini break to Sabalenka. It's 4-1. And the mental toughness of Aryna Sabalenka. She has had plenty of mental challenges in big matches this season. But she's coming through in this one. And Anisimova, these last 2 points, have wilted away a bit. Sabalenka at 4-1. Serves out wide. Boy, did that... Whoa, hold on a minute. Backhand return into the net from Anisimova. That looked like it missed. Anisimova thinks it missed. I thought live that serve missed the line. Apparently it didn't. They will change sides here with Sabalenka 5-1 up, a commanding lead in this tiebreak. I'm glad Anisimova thought it had missed too, because I definitely thought it missed. Sabalenka's only 2 points away now. Anisimova needs to win this point, truthfully. At the change of end, Sabalenka serves out wide. Sharp return, Anisimova, but Sabalenka's there and steps into an off-forehand winner to arrive at 5 championship points at 6-1 in this second set tiebreak. She has one hand back on the trophy that she lifted last year. Anisimova to serve at the far end. Toss up, serve down, out wide. Good placement. Sabalenka's blocked back return, fluttering, floating, missing wide. 6-2. Still championship point. Anisimova to serve. She does. Up the tee. Misses it. Chance to attack this second serve for Aryna Sabalenka, who is mere steps away from the finish line. Anisimova serves to the forehand of Sabalenka. Rifles a return with the forehand. Up the middle. It goes long. Anisimova does her job there on the 2 points with her racket on it. But now on a third championship point, Sabalenka has it all on her racket. Remember, she needed 3 match points on Thursday to finish Pegula. Sabalenka for the trophy. Toss up, serve down, out wide, it's Alette. Anisimova bouncing around beyond the baseline. Sabalenka again puts a big serve in. The backhand return up the line. Anisimova just misses. And Aryna Sabalenka falls to her knees. Head in her hands. The world's largest tennis arena still belongs to Aryna. Sabalenka is a back-to-back U.S. Open champion. And finally conquers all the nerves and all the mental challenges to knock down her first Grand Slam of the season. The world number 1 stands alone on top of the mountain in New York as her 7th Grand Slam final yields her 4th major trophy in a year where she's won so much, accomplished so much. The frustrations on the levels of these majors. She gets it done tonight. A 94-minute final that she wins over Amanda Anisimova 6-3 and 7-6. She went straight to her bag to put on a watch. And now she's going to run the maze here and find her player's box.
Hey, Matthew.
Hello. Oh, goodness. What do we think of that?
That was some, I think, well-deserved drama. You know, I was happy that we at least got to a tiebreak. We got to see Sabalenka, try and serve it out and fail. And, obviously down 1-love in the breaker. And next thing you know, she's up 5-1. And it was, a lot more easy on the nerves for her. But job well done to Sabalenka. Very deserving of this title and definitely the best hardcore player in the women's game.
By a lot, I think you'd have to say.
Yep.
It is. I am just noticing how dark it's gotten around me. it's gotten very dark.
Yeah, it's storming. I'm in the United States as well. I'm in Boston. We have a storm here.
I had all the shades up on the window, and it's still very dark. Anisimova today. Just a lot of inconsistencies in the game today, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we saw her get that break in the first set, and we're thinking that maybe she can go on a little bit more of cruise control, but then things kind of took a turn and maybe played a little bit more tentative, wasn't winning, or just wasn't really hanging in any of the rallies. And kind of like the second set, next thing you know, it was just the set was essentially over for her. Didn't do a good enough job on her first serves, and I think Sabalenka, credit to her, stayed very locked in, stayed poised, because you know how much emotion is going on the other side of the court with Anisimova, struggling with the second serve and talking to her team a lot. So I think you have to also, tip your cap to Sabalenka for holding her nerve, not letting the moment get too big. Obviously, a lot more experience than Amanda, and I think that paid off today.
22 winners, 29 unforced errors for Anisimova, 13-15 for Sabalenka, who I thought she played her normal big bang tennis, but at the times that mattered, I thought she was very reserved, very calculated to just keep the ball in the court and let Amanda make the mistakes that she was making, particularly with her forehand, I thought.
Agreed. You could tell she took a little bit of a step back, yeah, played her normal game, just wasn't over aggressive. And I feel like that starts to come out. And even in the stressful moments, she stayed fairly composed. And today it was really about deflecting power. And I think she keyed in on that, after about an hour in. And she was very, very locked in, especially on the backhand side. If she got a cross court ball, she wasn't the one to change as much lines. And I didn't think she would be. It was Amanda who was kind of looking to dictate more and get Sabalenka on the move. But she's so good, Sabalenka, on that return pickup when it's at her feet. Amanda wasn't returning poorly. Just the ability to deflect pace to the open court was so impressive and crucial, and especially on that backhand side, going up the line, Sabalenka had a few clutch backhands that paid dividends on her end.
Yeah, I think you made the best point right there. Is Amanda, I thought, returned really well at times today, but boy, Sabalenka picking balls up off of her shoelaces just about. But I did, conversely to that, I did think that, especially in the first set, it didn't feel like Amanda could place second serve returns. She had a lot of looks at second serves and just tried to go too big on them, I thought.
Yep. Even in that tiebreaker there, obviously a little bit more recent than early in that first set, but up 1-love, getting a second serve, tries to play the backhand down the line, missed it by a ball, but still you did your hard part by getting the first point away with, and at that point you want to make Sabalenka play, right? And even on the second, or it was the third point, the 1-all point, got a second serve and looked to go big on the return on the forehand side, and missed. So. Yeah, some decision making. I would maybe errors, but yeah, maybe going a little bit too big, trying to win the point too early. And I think
Yeah.
those crucial times you have to, trust yourself, trust your training, and what's gotten you here.
Yeah, I agree. End of the Grand Slam season on the women's side. I think I've talked about in the last two Sabalenka matches how close she was to winning 3 or all 4 of these things. But going towards the end of the season and then to the start of next season in the Australian Open, I think you look at Sabalenka as a player that can win multiple slams again next year easily, if only just because 2 of them are on the hard courts.
Right. Obviously, you got an opportunity to start strong in Australia, but she just been dominant this year. To be honest, I don't know what the exact numbers is, but in terms of the events she's played, I think she went deep in 85% of them. And when I say deep, I mean particularly a final, but even the semis. Just super consistent year. Did well in the big events, and obviously kicking herself after losing to Anisimova in that Wimbledon semi. It was a grueling match, and thinking about how the final went in Wimbledon, I think that was a little extra motivation for her coming into the U.S. But does a good job, defends her title, and yeah, no reason why she's not a multiple major winner each of the next few seasons.
I know so much of the tennis conversation is about the slams, and obviously you living stateside, you know that extremely well when it comes to the media. It's only a 4-event season, 4-event calendar for so much of the media over here. But what are your thoughts on the end of this season and going into 2026 for Amanda?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, you have to be, hold your head high and understand this is such an amazing year, such a comeback year for Amanda. I think if you told her that she would get to, the Wimbledon final and the U.S. Open final, she would definitely, think it's a great season regardless of the result. But now she has that experience and has that feeling of losing and being there, but also the journey to get there. And that's kind of what I think we circle the most with Amanda Anisimova. And I just think her hardcore game, similar to Clara Tauson, kind of a coming out party in 2025. The big ball strikers having a lot of success throughout the calendar year across surfaces, and definitely has to be important. And obviously thinking about the live rankings, I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but going into the Asian swing, another opportunity with quick, typically low bouncing quick courts in Asia, and then eventually getting to the WTA finals. Definitely be a top player there as well.
Jake says he's heading out. Great to have so many in the comments here as the match went on. Any other final thoughts before we head out?
All good with me, Matthew. Thanks so much for doing this, and look forward to seeing you again.
Absolutely, you as well. So we will go ahead and pop out of here then. It was a fun women's tournament here, just incredibly fun women's tournament. I said on Thursday the Final Four was as good as it got. I know it was missing Coco and Iga, but goodness, it was a great Final Four. Fun final today. Yannick and Carlos, real quick.
Yannick and Carlos, yeah, I did a maybe 2-minute preview that you guys can watch when the video does come out. But yeah, I went in Cincinnati thinking it was kind of a 52-48, maybe 53-47, with the edge going to Sinner. I think on hard courts, he deserves that edge. Just consistency from the baseline. But then again, you think of these big matchups, the big moments. Carlos has had that experience. He's able to turn it up to a different level that I don't think Sinner can reach. But regardless of that, I just think the 2-week performance from Carlos here, it's been such a high level that it brings me closer to that 51-49, maybe even 50-50 range for tomorrow. So I think we're due for an epic.
Hope so. I've the way Yannick played prior to yesterday, I thought, I'm not sure if even Carlos could touch him. But FAA opened a window. So
totally.
maybe Carlos can bust through tomorrow. But big thanks to you. Big thanks to everyone. It was fun to be on. This was a great couple of weeks here, and congratulations to Aryna Sabalenka, back-to-back U.S. Open champion. First time we've had one in over a decade. Big thanks to John, as always, who told me to sign off when I'm done, so I'm signing off because we're done. So have a great rest of your day, and enjoy the men's final tomorrow to everybody.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.